It's crunch time here on The Jump. Giannis scored his 10,000th point last night. He becomes the 6th youngest player ever
Who's the other 5?
to reach 10K.
Y'all don't want to put that up there?
David, what's the ceiling for Giannis? Why, you implying you're on that list, Tracy McGrady?
You know T-Mac is on
Oh, wait a minute.
Just saying, you know.
By the way,
goodness gracious.
Didn't get there faster than T-Mac. Fiz, what do you think the ceiling for Giannis is?
Sky's the limit for this kid. You got to think about it. He did this, and he doesn't shoot threes at an efficient rate yet, and he doesn't shoot free throws great yet. When those two things come together, he's going to explode.
T-Mac, think if they played offense back in your day like now, you'd be up there with Kobe.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I've been putting up James Harden numbers right now.
You darn right. Devin Booker scored 37 last night in the Suns' tough loss to the Spurs. He's averaging 32.4 points in January, which leads the NBA. T-Mac, should Booker be an all-star in Chicago?
Unfortunately, not. I mean, it's just the West is so deep, and it's tough. You know, you got Chris Paul, what he's doing for OKC out there. You got Westbrook, Dame Lillard.
There's going to be some
James
tough calls
Harden.
in the West.
Yeah.
In the West this year.
And
He's playing great, though.
But you got to give it to him. The kid is putting up crazy numbers, and his team's not out of the playoff race. So that's the thing. You know, you got to really consider the fact that his team is right there, scratching the surface.
Watch out for Zion. Here he comes. Michael Porter Jr. scored 20 points and got 14 rebounds to help the Nuggets beat the Timberwolves last night. Coach, is Porter the X factor for the Nuggets here in the second half of the season?
I think he's really going to be a big part of what they do down the stretch because of his versatility. And he was a guy that people kind of wrote off because of his early injuries. And so with his skill set, with that team, with a big point center like the Big Itch, I mean, he's going to end up scoring a lot of easy buckets.
Kind of given him just a very little bit of rope. He's not rushed him back, and it seems like it's been working.
Exactly.
It's amazing the confidence that he's playing with, you know, since coming back from that injury. And as a rookie, it's amazing.
Yeah. Good news for another Western Conference team. Kristaps Porzingis is scheduled to return for the Mavs tonight against the Clippers.
That's great.
After missing the last 10 games with knee soreness. Dallas did okay. They went 6-4 without Porzingis, and they won their last 4. Tracy, how good are the Mavs with Porzingis back?
Well, I mean, they go 6-4 with him not in the lineup. That just shows you how great Luka is. And Tim Hardaway Jr. is playing great basketball. I really like this team and the makeup of the team. If Porzingis can come back and be the unicorn, like they can be really damn good. They could be a scary team to face in the playoffs. But he has to be that. He can't be passive. They have to find some way to where he's not deferring to Luka because Luka is playing so well at an MVP level. He's got to be the unicorn.
They really want to play him at the three-point line. They don't want to post him up. You think that's an effective way?
Well, I think he is versatile enough to do both. I think that two-man game is one of the best in the league as they keep playing together and get more minutes together. I don't think you need to force-feed the post for him, but at some point, his effectiveness on the block will help them succeed more.
Yeah, they're going to need – they don't need Porzingis to be a superstar, but they need him to be really good.
Star,
and I still say if Dallas can make one little move before that trade deadline, teams are going to be.
They have assets. They have a trade exception, and they have Courtney Lee, who's a contract that can be traded. So watch out for them to be.
I think they just need another 15-point scorer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And a defender.
Tracy, it's interesting you said because as they've looked around the league, that is exactly what they're telling teams. We need a guy with size who can score 15 points.
That's what I see. I watch them guys a lot.
All right, this just in at the buzzer. Portland mailer Ted Wheeler tweets in a response to Dame's 61-point masterpiece last night. Damian Lillard deserves his own day after making history. We're going to make that happen. Guys, what took so long? It's not like he just arrived.
He only had probably the greatest walk-off in playoff history last season.
By the way, he's got 2 60-point games this year, by the way.
Man, I mean, the bye-bye wave to OKC after that playoff win last year, that was incredible. But no, I mean.
That's an iconic NBA moment. That'll be around for 50 years.
We'll be watching video of that for a long time. And, again, this kid still has a lot of basketball left to play.
Here's something else about Damian in Portland. He is re-signed up for 6 more years. Like, he was at the spot where he could have said, I'm getting off this train.
Loyalty.
And he is, this is one of the smallest markets in the league, and he is like, I am a Blazer through and through. I'm
happy.
He's not, look, they're not having a good year. They're in 10th place. He doesn't care. He's trying to get in
You
there.
say what you want about the market. That fan base is one of the most incredible fan bases in the NBA, and I'm sure that he just loves that community and loves being there.
You can't beat happiness, bro.
That's right.
You know what I mean, in an organization that treats you well, I mean, you just can't beat that. The fan base is great.
Dame Lillard Day.
Yeah, well, he's also got $250 million as part of that deal, I like to point out. But, like, you think he will remain committed to the franchise?
Absolutely.
I do. Yeah,
I do. That's who he is to the core.
Yeah. He's a pretty
and I also
real
think
dude.
with that contract, there's a clause in there that you can't get traded for a while, so I think it takes some of the pressure off. And I will say this, Paul Allen passed away. We weren't sure what's going to happen with the team. Not only has his sister kept the team, they have the highest payroll in the league this year. Now, it's not working out because they've got injuries, but they are investing in that team, and I think Damian appreciates it.
Yeah, and if that team gets healthy, no one wants to face them.
No.
They don't want to deal with Dame and CJ and Melo coming downhill at them. That's going to be a dangerous team in the playoffs.
And they had good finishing kicks the last 2 years to get the number 2 seed in the West the last 2 years. So, maybe that once Nurkic comes back,
I think they'll make the push, and I think they're 7, 6 seed. They can get up.
And Melo,
Back in the playoffs.
Walking
Love
bucket.
to see Melo back in the playoffs doing his thing.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For highlights and analysis, check out the ESPN app. And for live streaming and premium content, check out ESPN+.